All right, hi Cappy. This is gonna be your March reading. Okay, let me just see. All right, yeah, this is gonna be what you need to know for March. Okay, Cappy. So let's see. This is gonna be for Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles and genders. So let's see what Capricorn placements. What's the overall energy for Capricorn for the month of March 2026? So we got 11th house. Friendship, groups, tribe, the future, common goals, collective creation, hopes and wishes, humanitarianism. So you guys, this is Aquarius's house. So you guys can have Aquarius placements in your chart. And we have sextile at the top, opportunity, open doors, collaborates, supportive energies, helpful abilities, easy flow, promises, develops. So you guys could be, for the month of March, you guys are being called to collaborate with other people, make new friends. You could be getting your foot in the door when it comes to something. This could be career related, whatever this is. Something is developing. I don't think March is where something. I feel like there's something happening in steps and a process. So I feel like for March, you could be building even if this is love, you and somebody may be building a friendship first before something elevates to love. If it's about business, again, you guys are building friendships, and it's like the friendship is the foundation to whatever it is, work, career, love. The month of March is all about you guys building connections, working in groups, sharing common goals with people, focusing on the greater good, collaborating, being helpful, sharing your helpful abilities with people, supportive energies, either you being a supportive energy or you meeting supportive energies. Okay, so you may want to see what planets or what zodiac sign and planets you have in your 11th house. If you don't have any planets in your 11th house, whatever zodiac sign is there and whatever planet that sign is ruled by is the energy for March, for you to work with. Okay, so it's good to know your time of birth and stuff. What's 11th house for Cappy? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Something is turning in your favor, Capricorn, for the month of March. Some of you guys could be you're going to be meeting people. You guys could be leaving behind. You're grieving, Capricorn, but I feel like March, you're most likely leaving behind relationships, situations, jobs, even where you were undervalued, underpaid, not really given to, a lack of reciprocity, where you felt stuck and restricted. Some of you guys could have been unemployed here. There could be some type of loss financially, emotionally. But March is going to show you guys that you have options, you have choices, you have ideas. And most importantly, you have help. You don't have to endure things alone. March is going to show you there are people. Don't focus on who didn't show up for you, who wasn't there for you. You're going to be, as long as you keep yourself open, Capricorn, and leave behind anything that's transactional. March is not the month for you guys to be transactional. March is not a transactional month for whoever this is resonating for. March is about vulnerability, transparency, connection with the lovers here. And that's how you get from the Six of Pentacles in reverse to the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, the Star, Knight of Cups. Yes, collaborations. A lot of you guys are going to be in new environments with this Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're going to be in new environments. It could be with work, friendships, relationships. Some of you guys could be moving. Good afternoon, Jay. You're going to be in new environments. Things are going to be working in your favor. There's going to be some big changes for you guys for March, Cappy. What else for Cappy with the 11th house? Yeah, Death card. A lot of big changes. The Wheel of Fortune is changes. The Death card is change. Scorpio energy and the Wheel of Fortune is Sag. Jupiter energy. So you guys could have Sag or Scorpio in your chart. Ace of Swords here. A lot of you guys could be a bit worried about these changes. And even when things are good happening, it can still be scary. Especially if you've been just used to losing and you gotten so used to loss and trauma and pain for so long. When things start to turn in your favor, it's like, holy shit, it can feel just as scary, if not scarier. Sometimes it's easy to get comfortable in what's familiar, even if what's familiar is painful. It's like at least you know what to expect. But when things start turning in your favor, now you have something to lose, and that becomes scary. That could be a bit uncomfortable. What's 11th house? Yeah, Nine of Wands. Yeah, this change is going to be scary for a lot of you. Nine of Wands here, Moon and Sag. The Three of Swords here. Yeah, a lot of you guys could be healing from some type of trauma. Again, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of you guys are going to see in March where you could have messed up when it came to investments, whether it's with people, places, or things. A lot of you guys are going to be seeing certain things in March that you may not like, but it's going to spring about some type of change. You're on your last leg with something. Either it begins in March or either something new begins in March or something is ending. Either way. 11th house. Yeah, the 10 of Cups. Mars and Pisces. Yeah, some of you guys, yeah, it says hopes and wishes. You guys could have a relationship that's coming in for March. Something to do with family, children, something, whatever. Or it could even be like a career that makes you feel so fulfilled, Cappy. You working with people, you meeting people, people that become like family for some of you. Friends that become family, co-workers that become friends that turn into family. This could be blending of families, right? Like you got something good coming in. Whatever you wanted, Capricorn, it's coming and changing for March. If y'all wanted more kids or a kid, it's coming. If you wanted a beautiful relationship, it's coming. And the thing is, again, it may start off as something like, oh, let's be friends first. But it's going to turn into the 10 of Cups. Oh, there's a job opportunity, you may start your training in March and you may not think it's going to be anything, but then it turns into the job of your lifetime. A job where you work with people that you love. You meet great people. You work with great people. You could be meeting people through family or through friends, whatever it is. 11th house for Cappy. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Try not to fight or resist this change, Cappy. Some of you guys could be clinging on and holding on to what feels familiar because although it hurts, it's become like a second skin to you. It's become like part of your identity. So with all this good stuff that's trying to come in, there could be some resistance on your end because you feel it's so uncomfortable. You've been used to trauma for so long. It's like, how do you go from trauma to peace and happiness and getting what you want when you've been without for so long, when you've been deprived for so long, whether it's financially, emotionally, romantically, whatever it is. Yeah, you have somebody that's willing to endorse something with you, Capricorn. And this could be a friend. And if it's a lover, you guys may start off as friends. But it's gonna turn in, and even if it's just a friendship or love, something starts off as just friends. It's something about, I'm getting heavy about the energy of friendship, like that's the foundation for something. Regardless of whatever it is, love, career, friends, you're not gonna have to endure something by yourself much longer. You have somebody in your corner, or you're gonna be meeting somebody that's gonna show you that they will stand with you. Somebody is willing to fight somebody's willing to endorse something with you. Some of you guys could be like humanitarians. You could be activists for something. Somebody here could be even into protesting. Like I'm getting like something really, really heavy about that. 11th house. Collective consciousness as well. Like some of you guys may end up getting in some type of trauma-informed work. Group work, group therapy. What's 11th house? Yeah, the Queen of Swords in reverse. And the 5 of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Wands. There's definitely, so here's what I'm going to say, Capricorn. For anybody that's getting in your way, either if it's you getting in your own way or you're around somebody that they're not, somebody here could be really negative mentally about something. This could be you. You could be overly critiquing yourself. This could be a negative Maybe you guys are being overly critical of yourselves or of someone, or somebody's being this way to you. Whatever resistance that's getting in the way of these changes, it's going to get dismantled. It's going to be dismantled. It is. So, I mean, your best bet is to basically just ride the wave. Somebody's best bet is to just go along with this and not fight against it, because it's going to happen regardless. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You guys can have air placements in your chart. Hey, Kisses, and hey, Sahara. September, Virgo, September, Libra. What's Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, it's something about your career, your if you're in school, that could be changing. You could be changing your major. Something could be changing with your work. I feel like some of you guys are going to love what you do for work. And you're going to also be like really comfortable. You're going to be able to live a very luxurious life. Empress here, Taurus, Libra energy. Somebody also could be getting pregnant in March, or finding out that you could be growing and expanding your family in March, Cappy. Or something about your work, or if you're in school, or you're doing some type of trade or training, it's going to be going good. You're going to love it. Some of you guys could be in the beauty industry, makeup, hair, skin, fashion, health. What's Eight of Pentacles? Some of you guys could even be working with children. Yeah, you could be nurses as well. Somebody here could work with children too. Or the elderly. What's the Eight of Cups? Or family. Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, y'all leaving something behind. Or you're being asked to leave something behind. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. And for some of you guys, if you've been building, some of you guys could be changing like your eating habits, your nutrition, or you're being called to. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries energy, April, Aries, April, Taurus. Somebody could be losing or gaining weight. A lot of you guys are really self-focused, or you're going to want to be self-focused for March, but also, oh my God, I love that. My sister's pregnant now. She's having a boy. She's going to be giving birth soon. And she told me I should have got my certification to be a doula. She wanted me to be her doula. Damn, I should. I love that. I love that, Miss Williams. I love it. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Three of Cups. Somebody could be even celebrating because they can't. But I'm getting a positive energy, though. Yeah, Three of Cups here. Again, something to do with friends, collaborations, tribes. Not doing something alone. Why? Yeah, not doing something alone. Ace of Pentacles in reverse to Ten of Pentacles. What's the Three of Cups here? Mercury and Cancer? Because the King of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys could be changing something up. You could be changing up how you're eating, your health, something with your finances. Or if for those of you that are going through something health-related or financial-related, you're going to have people around you who are going to help you, who are going to lift you up. They're going to exalt you. You may do something that involves working with multiple people. But Three of Cups real quick. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. I don't know how to take that. Because it kind of came out, it came out reverse, but I don't put it upright because that's just what I feel, to be honest. Moon and Taurus here, yeah, Page of Cups. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. So y'all can work with children. You can work with women, mothers, families, beauty, whatever this is. Health related. Hey, Sam. Oh, some of you guys are gonna feel, and you're gonna feel called. Oh, some of you guys, if you're like somebody who hires people, to hire like a friend or a friend of the friend, don't do that. Don't, unless this person has the credentials and the skills for something, just because it's your sister, your cousin, your friend's husband, or your friend's wife or something, do not do it. Some of you guys are going to want to, yeah, don't do it. That's it, that King of Pentacles. Hold on, let me see something real quick because it's throwing me off. Because the vibe I'm getting for the reading is like really positive. Let me see something. Some of you guys need to work on your financial discipline for March as well. Don't borrow money in March, or don't lend money to nobody in March, Cappy. They're not going to pay you back, or just be mindful of that. There can also be control issues here when it comes to connections. The month for you guys, whoever this is resonating for so far, to be like, to try to control things, especially when it comes to emotional connections. March is not the month for that. Somebody around you could be withholding resources. And this could be someone that you work with. Hopefully it's not a boss or a manager or a coworker or a family member. Yeah, some of you guys could be working with people, or you're trying to help someone that's not consistent. Something is inconsistent or unstable. So something, for some of you guys in a relationship sense, this could be someone who wants to keep something open. They could still have, they could be keeping their options open. This person, yeah. You may have to set boundaries. I would really don't over or undergive. Really, you may need to really set boundaries for March, Cappy. Especially if you're dealing with somebody who's non-committal, or this person is selfish, especially when it comes to finances. Or you find yourself, you know what I'm saying, then the other person, be mindful of that. Make sure you're grounding yourself for March. There could be a lot of social gatherings, a lot of things that you could want to like diverse your finances or attention or resources to, your time and energy. Just be mindful that you don't end up losing. You just really could need to ground yourself. And don't depend on unreliable people. Because, you know, it's, again, friendships and groups. Somebody in this group or somebody that you know may be unreliable. They could be make sure you're not being breadcrumbed, strung along. Watch for red flags, relationships, and money. Okay? Yeah, the Seven of Cups here. There could be some type of illusion when it comes to help, or when it comes to commitments, or equal give and take. You could be dealing with somebody here on the surface. They may look stable. They may look like they're solid, but they're really not. Make sure somebody's not selling you a dream or a fantasy, or make sure you're not selling yourself a dream or fantasy. Make sure you're seeing everything and everybody for exactly what and who they are, and exactly for what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Seven of Cups here, Venus and Scorpio. That could be options. That could be illusions, fantasy, daydreaming. You guys, your discernment may be a bit off in March. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Something, you know what it is? Something is really exciting. It has a lot of potential. You can see the full potential in whatever this is, but you need to be grounded. You may run the risk of overgiving to somebody financially, or wasting your time or your energy, or whatever this is. Ace of Wands, or multiple people. Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Yeah. Moon and Libra. That was not going to be achieved like this. Hold on. Let me see which one of you. Let me see. Was it Capricorn, or either way, Capricorn's an earth sign. So if it was, yeah, I'm going to link the earth sign reading from 2 days ago. A desire cannot or will not be achieved this way. I'm going to link that reading at the end. Yeah. Whether the goal is love, the goal is business, the goal is connection, something can be achieved if one person out the group or one person in this relationship or situation is going to be selfish and only want things their way. Or being two-faced with the Two of Swords here, Moon and Libra. I feel like somebody here could not be seeing something, or could be either in denial, or they don't see it, or they don't want to, because something is very exciting for a person. Yeah, Two of Swords. Yeah, and it could be about a partnership. And again, this could be business partnership, romantic, familial, whatever this is. For some of you guys, it's hard for somebody to see the truth because they're too close to whatever this is. Don't mix business and pleasure. Mars and Aries, don't mix business and pleasure. What's the Death card? Yeah, the Six of Cups in reverse. Heavy Scorpio energy, Scorpio sun. And the Death card is Scorpio. The Six of Cups in reverse could be having a rose-tinted view of the past. So you or somebody could be defending something or resisting change, because somebody here could be trying to hold on to the past or hold on to what's familiar. Because it's your family members, it's your sibling, it's your child, it's your husband, your wife, it's your ex, it's your friend that you grew up with, it's whoever. Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there could be some conflict here. There's conflict around, maybe there's people around you that have conflict with something changing in your life. The Five of Wands in this deck talks about conflict, because upright, there's compromise. There's only one person standing. So I don't know, there could be a friend around you who's trying to compete with you, Capricorn, or a partner, or somebody close to you, a family member, a friend, someone that could be trying to compete. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. There could be some emotional conflict surrounding some type of ending. Ending something. Maybe you don't. There could be resistance. Some of you guys still want to fight for something. Some of you guys are not ready to let go of a person, place, or thing. Queen of Cups here, and it could be because you have, you care about this person or people, or you love this job, you love the benefit of something, or this is somebody else. There's an internal battle here when it comes to a person's choices and their feelings. And what was that? Yeah, somebody's letting their emotions cloud their judgment. And I did an old reading for y'all like a year or 2 years back. I'm gonna link that too. So after this live is over, check the comments. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for the $3. I hope that comes back to you 10,000 fold. Yeah, somebody's letting emotions cloud their judgment. There was another Capricorn reading too. Oh yeah, it was a facts over feelings. So there's three readings I'm gonna link in the comments after. You need to be using facts over feelings, Capricorn. And for this to be coming up again in March, and I did that reading in January, I believe, that means y'all not, like, something is coming back around again. It could be a repeated conflict that you have with somebody, or a certain problem. Like, say you have an issue with boundaries. Something's going to happen. It may not be with the same person, but it can happen in another situation where you're going to have to assert your boundaries. You're going to have to stop worrying about looking bitter, being mean, being cold, whatever somebody's going to try to paint and call you, because they don't have the bandwidth to meet you halfway. And they feel like because it's too uncomfortable for them, you should just settle for being breadcrumbed or undervalued or underpaid. That's not fair. Because if Queen of Cups, if Capricorn, if you're such a nice and loving person, if you're really an empath, if you really love me, if you really care, if you're really a humanitarian, if you're really here for the cause, you would just do it for free. You would just burn yourself out. You would just be a martyr. And that's not, if you're really a good partner, or you're really a good friend, really a good sister, cousin, daughter, brother, whoever, you would just, or boyfriend or wife, or you would, if you were a real man, if you were a real woman, you would do this and not, and just, you know, get nothing in return, or be undervalued or underpaid or short-staffed, or, you know what I'm saying? Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini as well. June Gemini, June Cancer, Queen of Cups. Yeah, the King of, yeah, facts over feelings. Let somebody call you bitter all they want. Who cares? Let them call you bitter. Let them call you rigid. Let them say you got to stick up your ass. Who gives a damn? At the end of the day, you have to, at the end of the day, you have to deal with the repercussions. You have to deal with the bad investment. If you make a bad investment in business, who has to deal with that loss of money? You have to deal with that loss of money. If you hire somebody that's not good for your company, or not good for whatever role or project that you're trying to do, and they fuck it up, who has to deal with that? You do. Who cares if it's your best friend's husband or wife who needs a job, or who cares if it's your aunt, cousin, whatever? If they fucking suck, they fucking suck. Don't hire them, or don't help them. Because it's going to make you look bad. You're going to have to clean up. You're going to have to be the one to clean up the mess. And you're going to be the one that's going to be restricted. And you're going to end up missing out on money. A lot of it. Or you may end up missing an opportunity. And for some of you guys, you can want to bring family and friends with you to this new part of your life. Where you're going, you can't. You can't bring everybody with you. King of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, January Aquarius. You're going to have to find a way to balance your heart and your logic. There's a lot of Capricorn readings I can reference this to, but I don't want to flood the comment section with so many. But what's the King of Swords? Yeah, the Empress is here. Some of you guys wear many hats. Empress, Taurus, Libra energy. What's the Empress here? I feel like some of you guys do better working with the right type of woman. But we're going to see. Whether you're a man or woman, I'm getting something about feminine energy. Empress. What's the Empress here? Yeah, Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. Mercury and Taurus. Yeah, Capricorn, the conflict is, this could be an abandonment wound that you have. Some of you guys don't want to be isolated, or you don't want to be shunned out, or you don't want somebody else to feel isolated. Some of you guys could work somebody here could work with homeless people, or somebody here can work with like the less fortunate, or you can work with like elderly people, sick people. Five of Pentacles could be like homelessness, poverty, lack, this could even be a scarcity mindset. Some of you guys could be with the Hermit here, Virgo energy. That's like going within for answers. Some of y'all could be doctors, nurses, like I said earlier. Or you work with families or children. Y'all gonna have to, Capricorn, this is one of these times for March where if you're unsure, you're gonna have to go within. I work with all of the above. Oh, I love that, Sam. Shake my head. Why are people like this? Bloody maggots. Yeah. A lot of you guys are going to have to retreat in order to like figure out what, because somebody also, is somebody pregnant? There could be a pregnant person. It may not even be you. This could be somebody around you. Them and whoever they're with could be going through something. Or there could be something about a mother figure. Your mother, I don't know. There's heavy reflection here with the Hermit card. Five of Pentacles, yeah, that could be a mindset. If it's not somebody's actual reality, that could be a mindset. What's the Seven of Wands? Hold on. I feel like the Wi-Fi. Hold on, Cappy. Let me just use my phone, my personal hotspot, because the Wi-Fi, yeah. I think, yeah, I had to use like my hotspot because, what's the Seven of Wands? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Y'all could be seeing 777. Like I said, Cappy, y'all gonna have to really work on your boundaries. It's okay to want community. It's okay to want closeness. You don't have to like, cause just, it's okay to work with people, but just have your boundaries here because you don't want to make a bad investment here. And you also don't want to block out connections because you're going to end up missing out on something that could be good too. So, yeah. Like, let down your guard, but make sure you have healthy boundaries. You can do both. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Saturn and Taurus. March requires a lot of confidence and a lot of assertiveness. I was going to say Pisces. Y'all can have Pisces in your chart. But March is going to require a lot of inner confidence. Because we got the Queen of Wands upright, but the King of Wands in reverse. Whatever's going on within Capricorn is going to show in March. So, just, FYI. Seven Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Star, Aquarius energy, and the Strength card in reverse, Leo. So, yeah, vulnerability, transparency, the Seven of Swords here. But I feel like whatever somebody's been trying to avoid, they're not going to be able to avoid in March. This could be something around finances, health, connections, friendships, collaborations, opportunities, different personalities. Some of you guys could be dealing with somebody that's really stubborn. And it could be making something harder. You could also be dealing with people or dealing with a person who prefers to take shortcuts rather than do the hard work. And that could be hard, especially if you have like a strong work ethic. It's going to be hard dealing with somebody that's looking for a way out. What's the Star upright with the Strength in reverse? Yeah, the Ace of Swords. You're going to have to get clear on some boundaries. The only way for something to heal, Cappy, either within you, financially, health-wise, or when it comes to making new connections in whatever area of your life that it is, you're going to have to get really honest and really clear, not just with people, but maybe starting with yourself. There could be a mother wound. There could be a wound around worthiness here that's being exposed in March. Nine of Wands. Yeah, that Moon in reverse wanted to come out. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So you know what, Cappy, you could have tried to work something out with somebody or multiple people, and you may just realize that you can't really depend on nobody, or that's what you're used to. Some of you guys, you try to work with people, you try to give them the benefit of the doubt, you try to depend on them, you try to make them, I guess, useful, and they just show, you could be like, you're shown every time why you have nobody to depend on but yourself. But at the same time, this is too much of a burden for you with the Ten of Wands here. It's like you may feel like every time you take risk and you wait for somebody to do their part, they don't show up, or don't do their part, or they half-ass it, or they let you down. And it just makes you not even want to be bothered. Because you feel like you already know what the outcome is going to be like already. So it's like, why even bother when I'm going to get let down again? Nine of Wands. That could be how you feel. Yeah, Six of Wands here. But I feel like, again, with boundaries and you cutting out who you need to cut out, you're gonna be recognized by the right person or the right people. Some of you guys could even be getting a promotion, or you're getting some type of recognition, rewards, good attention. People are saying good things about you, or you have somebody here that's going to defend your name even in your absence. Like, you have somebody, or you have people that will go to bat for you, that will have your back. It may not be who you expect it to be, but you have people that are going to show up for you. You just may not see it because you're too focused on the people that did not do it for you, or the person that didn't do it for you. And try not, because then that, you don't want to miss, you know what I'm saying? You don't want people that do support you and do love you to feel like they're being underappreciated, or they feel undervalued. You get what I'm saying? Six of Wands. Y'all could be seeing 666. What's the Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo? Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like Cappies, y'all want to be able to delegate tasks. You don't want to do Capricorns really don't want to do everything on their own. They really don't. But I really feel like Capricorns do not want to do everything on their own, but people are so incompetent. People are either, they don't have the same work ethic as you. Three of Pentacles. They're lazy. They lack consideration. They lack discipline. They lack maturity. They lack follow through. All they care about is what they're getting out of it. It's like you can't do business with these people. You can't have relationships with these people. It's hard for you to trust them. It's like, damn. It's like, I gotta do everything all by my damn self. And even though you can, you don't want to. And life is about relate. I was just on the phone with a Cancer earlier, July Cancer, and we were just talking about how life is about relationships. Nobody's meant to do anything alone. Life is about relationships. Anybody that says I'd rather be alone, that's a very hurt person. That anybody that has an issue with connection, that's a mother wound. And I guarantee you, people that feel that way, their mothers let them down in some capacity. Their mothers could have chosen relationships over them, chosen money over them, chosen drugs over them. That's a self-worthiness wound that's a mother wound. Whether it's a man or a woman. And that could be something to reflect on. For March here, Jupiter in Gemini. Yeah, Page of Swords. Yeah, the Judgment and the Emperor in reverse. All I'm going to say is anybody that's half-assing Capricorn, whether it's in love, friendships, work, projects, collaborations, just get rid of them. You don't have to stay stuck anywhere. Whatever red flags you see, call it out. Don't overlook it. Keep a note and move accordingly. That's it. You don't have to overperform, overcompensate. You don't have to hide. You don't have to have your guard up. But you maintain your boundaries and call shit up the first time you see it. Don't wait. And don't wait for somebody to realize, oh, I've been taking Capricorn for granted. I should stop. People are going to do what you allow. People can and will only do what you allow. You'll be all right, Capricorn. There's no, you don't have to have a fear of starting new connections, especially when you exercise free will. Get comfortable with using your voice. Get comfortable with speaking up about things. And if you're dealing with people where they're so selfish and they're so egotistical to where if you point something out and they get resentful or they get nasty about it or they get petty about it, those are not your people. That's not your man, your woman, your friends, your family. I don't care if they're your blood family. They're not. Those are not chosen people for you. Queen of Swords in reverse. Now, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse for Capricorn with the 11th house for March 2026? Oh, wow. The Queen of Cups. Oh. Wow. So the Queen of Cups was clarified by the King of Cups. The Queen of Swords in reverse is being clarified by the King of Cups upright. So there could definitely be something going on with a connection. For sure. Some of y'all could be married to this person. Or you could be in a long-term relationship with them. Or you share a commitment. Okay, this could even be something to do with like a boss, a manager. Or you could be a boss or manager or somebody of power. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, October, Libra, October, Scorpio. What's the King of Cups? Yeah, the Queen of Wands here, Aries. Damn, it's a lot of like court cards stacked on top of each other. Yeah. So yeah, be mindful of somebody here that's just trying to. Okay, damn, I gotta link that cap reading too. Some of you guys have somebody in your energy that could be coming around or wanting to stay around you for all the wrong reasons. You need to be careful. Somebody here could be after you for like what you have. Some of you guys could be really successful, man or woman. You're really stable. Now, Queen of Pentacles upright, but the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys could be dealing with somebody, whether this is in business, love, family, friend, whatever. They could be like just trying to benefit off you. They want to benefit off of your labor, off of your efforts, or for your success, or for your luxury. So just be mindful of that. Eight of Wands here. Be mindful of somebody here sneaky and deceptive. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. This could be a March Pisces or a March Aries. The Eight of Wands is Mercury and Sag. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody here that's emotionally unavailable. They're manipulative, a liar. They're condescending. They can even be bitchy, bossy. This could be a man or a woman. Person could be wanting to contact you, or they want to move something forward with you, Capricorn. This person wants you to help them get out of something that they got going on possibly, and that's not your responsibility. You're nobody's Captain Save-A-Ho. You're nobody's Captain Save-A-Ho. People are grown adults. They need to be making better choices. Eight of Wands in reverse. I mean, the Eight of Wands. Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, Chariot. Somebody wants you to move forward with something, but they lied with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody wants you to stay somewhere because of money. Somebody wants you to, okay. Chariot, Cancerian energy. This could be somebody that's at a distance. This person could have already stolen from you. You could be getting something in the mail, a phone call, a text message from somebody in March. If you haven't heard from them already, or something in regards to this person, or they could be wanting to come visit you or see you. But the Queen of Swords in reverse. Move something forward. Yeah, somebody's emotions could be affecting their judgment. There could be miscommunication or misunderstandings, and this could be because somebody here is playing victim. And they want you to be a victim with them or something like that. They want you to endure something with them. And I know earlier I said the right person or right people will endure things with you, but this is giving me trauma bond. This person could be younger than you, or they're less experienced, or they're less mature. Whether they're younger or older, somebody is just very immature. Somebody also could be really bitter. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are overthinking. You could be in your head about something, or you're dealing with somebody here. There could be a lot of coldness and distance between you and somebody. Somebody also could be acting from a place of defense because they feel really inadequate. They feel exposed. They feel like they're in a weak position. With the Strength card, the Star here, and that Seven of Wands, somebody could be acting from a place because there's supposed to be closeness. That's the main focal point of the reading. Yeah, I put it, is it better now? I had to change, I put it back on Wi-Fi. There's supposed to be closeness. And you could be dealing with somebody here that they only really care about what they're getting out of something. Or this could simply be somebody that has their guard up. I don't know. But you can have a hard time communicating with this person. They can, when somebody gets triggered, they shut down a lot. Or they withdraw. That could be you. Somebody's not saying, somebody here could also be being passive aggressive. Man or woman. There's a need for an honest conversation. And this could be with a friend, a family member, a lover. Somebody's past pain or hurt or bitterness could be distorting the current reality. So just be mindful of that, Cappy. Let's get y'all a island time, a law of attraction messages. Yeah, specificity matters. The universe can only give you what you ask for. Narrow it down. Be as specific as feels good. So some of you guys can need to write some things down. Yeah, negativity, distorted view or wounds, complaining, negative self-talk, self-sabotage, outside influences. Be gracious. So there could be somebody here either around you or around your person who could be giving them negative advice. Be mindful of that. Or this could be you just talking negative. This could be negative self-talk. Some of you guys, March is not the month to be complaining. Do a no complaining challenge for the month of March. I challenge you. And you're going to see how things move forward. Yeah, challenge. And for some of you guys, you're having a hard time moving forward with something or somebody because you need to, there's a conversation that needs to be had, an honest conversation, a heartfelt conversation. A healthy conversation should bring you closer to somebody, not further apart. If your honesty or transparency or vulnerability brings you and somebody further apart, that's not a good sign. You should be able to confront somebody and tell them how you feel and be honest. Without them, it shouldn't make you guys more distant. Things should be able to move forward more better now. But if you have to walk on eggshells and oppress yourself and be quiet and lie just to get what you want, that's when those towers come out. That's when them towers keep happening. Heart and mind union, just like I said earlier. Queen of Cups clarified by the King of Swords. You got to find a way to get your heart and mind on the same page. Harmony of heart, joy, vision with the mind, plan and action. Faster manifestation, highest vibration. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely time for some of y'all to step out your comfort zone. I want to see what that Page of Swords is real quick. But what else? One more. One more for Cat. Yeah, we got limiting beliefs, love where you are, high vibes. One more. And we got follow your bliss. Do what inspires you. Creativity, new direction. Yeah, some of you guys could be needing to go in a different direction. You're going to be having to get out your comfort zone. Something also requires like duality, like using a different part of yourself or, oh, excuse me, sorry. New direction, heart meets mind, again. No fear-based decisions. Yeah, no doing things from fear, from bitterness, negativity, and we got gratitude, yes. Gratitude increases attraction and opportunities. Little things count. Be grateful for all of your life. Yeah, focus on what's going good in your life, Capricorn. Focus on who is showing up for you, not who's not. Because that's what's going to keep you guys in the Eight of Cups in reverse. Emotionally stuck, grudge holding, unable to move forward. And if you can't move forward mentally and emotionally, life is going to suck. What's Page of Swords? Yeah, Two of Cups. Yeah, something heavy about connection for March for you guys. Love, business, collaborations, friendships. It's something heavily about vulnerability and connection. I would really work on the heart chakra and the sacral chakra for March. Really work on that Empress energy, guys. Whether you're a man or a woman, work on that Empress energy. Really look at your mother wounds. Because there's an insecurity of worthiness and deservingness. Hey Alex, miss so much. I'm not a rehab either, period. But this is your reading, Cappy. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.